What's going on, guys? This is Dwayne with howtobuildcredittv.com, and I am back again for another YouTube live stream. It is Monday at 7-ish p.m. It's after 7 o'clock. It's now 7:14 according to my laptop. But in this live stream, I'm going to be talking about American Express versus Chase. Actually, I was going to title the thumbnail Amex is greater than Chase, but I didn't decide to do that. It's been a rough start so far. That's why I'm so late, so I apologize for that. If you're new to the channel, on this channel we talk about credit cards and how to make money using credit cards. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Normally we try to do live streams on this channel, How to Build Credit TV, on Mondays at 7 p.m. Clearly it's way after 7 o'clock today, but I wanted to make sure that I took my time and did what I had to do to get the right stuff out here, or to kind of talk about the right stuff in regards to tonight's video. So if you're new to the channel, like I said, we normally talk about credit. Tonight's live stream is going to be basically where I talk about the fact that I think American Express is better than Chase. Of course, this is just going to be my personal opinion. I currently have 7 American Express cards, so I am, a little biased. I did have a Chase account recently, and then in the past, I had Chase accounts as well. So I'm definitely a fan of both. When it comes to credit cards, I think that American Express and Chase is 2 of the biggest, if not the biggest, credit card companies out there. And so it makes sense that Chase and American Express, I don't want to say that they're going at it. They're not going at it. But I think when it comes to credit card, it makes a lot of sense that those 2 are the most well-known, the ones that have a good reputation. And I would recommend that people get American Express. People get Chase accounts. I think they're both good banks, and I think that the credit cards that they offer are incredible. However, I do think that American Express has a better situation in regards to credit cards, and we're going to talk a little bit about that in this particular live stream. So if you're joining the live stream, or if you're watching this back on the replay, let me know what your opinion is in regards to American Express being greater than Chase, or if Chase is better than American Express. Let me know that in the chat, the live chat, or let me know in the comment section if you're watching this back on the replay. Now, I'm doing this live stream from Houston. That's where I reside. Let me know from where you guys are watching. And go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. There's 19 people in the room right now, thank goodness. So once again, I want to apologize for being a little late, or being a lot of late. Rough start, but that's okay. We're going to get to it. So last week, I actually wanted to do this video talking about the fact that I think American Express is greater than Chase, period. But I didn't get to it for whatever reason. And I think I'm going to actually do a regular video as well, because not everybody likes to watch live streams. And of course, the live streams last quite a bit. So I think I will be doing a regular video, which will pretty much be like this video, or at least I will address some of the things in that regular video that I'm going to talk about in this particular live stream. Let me jump into the comment section here and say hi to some of you guys. So let me just jump into the comment section here and show some love. So we have Alberto. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining. He says, just on time. D, what's going on, bro? D says, respect, brethren. Let me know. Let me do, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Dreads at the control. Let the good times roll. Absolutely, bro. Sneaky25, thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you, sir. Adler, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by the stream. Wade Soul says, you say Amex is better because Chase shut you down. Not necessarily. I mean, thanks for pointing out the obvious, but no, I'm not saying Amex is better because Chase shut me down. I mean, I still have a Chase account for crying out loud. I actually have a Chase checking account. But I think Amex is better because it's just way easier to get American Express, or not necessarily get it, but once you've gotten it, you're pretty much good to go. And I think American Express offers a wider variety of cards. But thank you, Wade, for pointing out the obvious in regards to Chase shutting me down. Thank you for that. Pink Lady Barber, thanks for stopping by the stream. Julio, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Julio says, Team Amex. Janelle, thank you for stopping by. She says, what's up, champ? Hidden Unknown, thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you very much. Tanya says, hi, Dwayne. Got my first one this week. Let's go, Amex. Congratulations, Tanya. That is awesome. Which card was it? Which American Express did you get? The Joe Hill experience says team both. No, absolutely. I mean, I'm team both, but I feel like I said, American Express is better. And of course, better in what regard, right? So that becomes the argument, right? Of course, if we're talking about, like redeeming your points towards travel, like supposedly, I say supposedly because I don't know, right? But there's a bigger bang that you get for your buck in regards to redeeming your ultimate reward points through Chase in regards to travel. So if that's what we're talking about, if that's the only measuring stick or the only thing that you're using to kind of gauge whether you think it's better or not, then for sure that is better than American Express, and I can say that all day. Um, all right. Wade Soul says I have Chase, all Chase cards and all Amex cards. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and I totally would too. If I still had a relationship with Chase, I would totally be going that route as well. Keith, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Ronald, what's going on, bro? Haven't seen you in a while. At least I haven't seen you commented in a while. Thanks for stopping by. Ivan, thanks for stopping by, sir. I appreciate you. Ivan says, hey, Dwayne, hope all is going. I hope you're doing well, brother. Excited for this live. Absolutely, man. Thank you for stopping by. Ronald is watching from New Haven, Connecticut. Right now, I'm driving my semi truck through New Jersey, looking at the skyline of New York City. Wow, be careful, bro. But I bet that's an awesome skyline, Ronald. Lisa Love Beauty, thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you. Wade says, you're right. You're absolutely right. Amex is easier and has better customer service. That's one thing that I don't even know if I included on my list, but I definitely will include it because that's absolutely true. The customer service it's a little smoother with American Express, to be honest with you. So Wade, thanks for that. I'm definitely going to add that to my list because you're absolutely correct. Sorry, I'm slow. I'm a slow typer. Anyway, so let me go ahead and continue to say hi to some of you guys here. I have a list of things that I want to make sure that I talk about in regards to Amex and Chase. Now, once again, I think that both are great banks. I mean, that goes without say. I did have Chase cards and I have American Express cards currently. So clearly, I think both banks are great. And depending on what it is you're trying to do, it just kind of depends which one shines the best in regards to that. Shanika says, hey, Dwayne, everyone watching from Alabama just got approved for the new Credit One Bank credit card with American Express. Awesome. Thank you for taking the time to come here and share that. And congratulations to you for getting approved for that card. You definitely want to make sure that you take your time, use it responsibly, use it, pay it off, use it, pay it off. I really encourage people to only use their credit cards when they have money in the bank to pay it off. So I'm pretty sure you'll do a good job of using that responsibly and building your credit. Thank you for sharing that information, though. This TTV Sweatboy 101 says hi for all. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you very much. Wow, not gonna butcher your name, but thanks for stopping by the stream. Says I have the Amex Gold and transfer my points over to the Delta Gold. I didn't even know you could do that actually, but thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Wade says Chase has better sign-up bonuses and your UR points are easier to use. Amex better customer service and they stand by their customers. All right, I would agree with that. Absolutely, 100%. Let's keep scrolling here, see who's in the stream. Okay, cool, sweet. So I've kind of come to the end of the chat real quickly here, which is very, very awesome. Cakeology, what's going on, Bob? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Guys, if you're watching the stream, if you're watching this back on the replay, be sure to subscribe to Cakeology's channel. He talks about credit. He talks about business credit. He talks about personal credit. He's actually been talking about how to be successful on YouTube and the fact that YouTube itself is a business, which you're 100% correct, Bob. Great videos. I definitely watched your last couple of videos. So thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you very much. T. Saunders says, hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, sir. Okay, cool. So kind of done greeting some of you guys here in the stream, which is cool. So I'll just kind of jump into some of the reasons why I think American Express is better than Chase. So like I said, I definitely have a lot of American Express cards. I have 7 currently. Let me jump back in the chat for 1 second. Jesus, what's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Jesus says, Dwayne, look into the upgrade credit card. It acts like a loan, so paying more than the minimum. I'm not sure. Um, look into the upgrade credit card. It acts like a loan, so you're paying more than the minimum. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, I mean nobody should be paying the minimum anyway. I mean that's just like 101. Um, but yeah, I guess some people do that. I mean, if you're in a bind, you can pay the minimum. But like I said, I really encourage people to use the credit card because they have the money in the bank and they're paying for stuff that they would pay for with their debit card anyway. So I have quite a bit of American Express cards. I have 7 cards. So currently, I the latest card that I got was the American Express Platinum card. Okay, so I am working my way well through that sign up bonus of spending $5,000 within the first 3 months in order to get 70,000 points, membership reward points. That was a particular sign up offer that I got when I jumped on the Amex Platinum card, and that's a decent sign up offer. Like I said last week, I have seen 75,000 membership reward points. I personally have never seen the 100,000 points, of course. Normally, that's for targeted people, especially that don't have an American Express account currently. Those people are more than likely or more likely to see that offer. Um, of course, I've seen 100,000 points in regards to the business account, but like the minimum spend is insanely ridiculous unless you have a business, of course, and you spend a lot. So that would be easy to accomplish in that regard. Let me jump in the chat for 1 second, and then I'm going to jump into talking about why I think American Express is better, to be honest. Jesus is watching from Orlando. Thanks for joining, Jesus. I appreciate you, sir. ESAP says, what's good, Dwayne? Chase and Amex have both great, are both have been good to me. The question is credit versus charge card. Not everyone can afford to pay everything off at the end of the month. Amex wins status. Yeah, you know what's weird about the charge card? I mean, to me personally, the charge card, the way I use my cards in general, the charge card is not a bad deal just because of the fact that I am, I'm definitely going to be paying off as I use the card. So very rarely, like I can't tell you the last time that I had a balance on a credit card. I think when I started rebuilding my credit, which was back in 2014, from 2014 until now, I have not had or ever made just the minimum payment. I've never had a balance, and it makes sense. I mean, and thank goodness I'm in a position to just pay it off. So that's kind of my advice. That's what I would do for sure. Um, That's funny. Lisa says, I don't even have Amex cards and I know it's way better than Chase. Now, I don't know about way better, but that's kind of funny. Uh, Julio says, Dwayne, what are you going to do with those 70,000 points? I don't know. As a matter of fact, I had somebody use my referral link. Guys, if you're interested in getting an American Express card, use the referral link below this video, even though it'll say like Amex Platinum or it'll say American Express Gold Card. You can click on it and then you can click on other referrals like at the top of the site. So even if you're not interested in the Platinum card, maybe you can click on it, click on the link, and you can still click like personal cards and it'll show you all the personal available cards, which is like 15 that have referral bonuses or referrals and sign up bonuses. So somebody signed up with my link and I got 15,000 points. It's actually already in my account, which is like really, really cool. I don't know who you are. Thank you for using the link and congratulations on getting that account. Also, when you use the referral link, you definitely want to make sure you use it in a private browser or an incognito window, right? Or an incognito tab or private tab on your internet browser. So if you're using Safari, make sure you're on a private tab or private browser. If you're using Chrome, make sure that you're opening the link on the incognito tab. Another thing to consider is, like if you're gonna get a card like an American Express card, be sure to just kind of be patient and look at the different offers that you see that occur because the offers will change. Sometimes, I don't want to say daily, but sometimes it may change like once a week. So you definitely want to make sure you're looking at those offers through a private browser. But in regards to the points, Julio, I don't know where I'm going to go with the 70,000. I really, really want to make it count and do like some epic trip, but my life is just not set up that way. I wish I was more exciting and more adventurous, but I'm not. I'll probably just use it, hopefully internationally for sure, but it would be awesome if I was using it for like, like a really awesome trip somewhere. But that's probably not going to happen. Rick says, I'm trying to get a business credit card. I only have Quill and Uline so far. I was denied for Amex. They said wait another year for credit history. Yeah, well, I mean, that's always, decent advice, especially like waiting because, your credit should be in a better situation. Christopher says, my credit advice is brought, your credit advice has brought my score from 480 to over 600, Dwayne. Your credit advice works, period. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you for saying that. S House, what's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Appreciate you very much. That's funny. I'm saying Wade's comment. He says, Cakeology is one funny ass dude. I love the way he talks and needs to be in a commercial. Absolutely. That's why I was laughing, by the way. O'Dane, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. He says, quick question. If you are an AU and Amex card, does it help your chances for approval when applying for your own? I definitely think it does, but my advice when it comes to being an authorized user, or even when your score jumps up, right? Let's say you're an authorized user, or let's say your score just was, all of a sudden jumped up 30, 40, 70 points. If I were you, I wouldn't instantly apply for a card or a loan or anything like that. I would give it some time, let it sit there, and so that way it doesn't seem like it's a fluke, it's an accident. Having your score kind of stabilize and sit there for like 6 months before you do anything, I think you're going to be in a better situation to be approved. Whereas if your score jumped up like 70 points and then you like literally 2 days after you saw that your score jumped up 70 points, according to Credit Karma, you go apply for cards. So I think, to answer your question, O'Dane, yes, I think your chances are better off because it does help you establish a relationship with American Express. However, I would wait at least 6 months, and then I would do the pre-qualification on their website to see if you're pre-qualified. And if you're a scaredy cat like me and you're not pre-qualified, then I just wouldn't even apply for it, to be honest with you. That doesn't mean you can't get approved, but I'm just saying if you're on the safe side, then I personally would not apply. Let's see here. Almore says, are Chase business cards better than Amex business cards? I know for a fact that I think the Chase sign-up bonuses in regards to the business cards are way better, like way better. So I will definitely agree in that regards. And you know what? I'll even say that Chase business cards are better, period, than American Express. So that is a good point that you brought up for sure, and I agree. I agree 100% in regards to that. Let me see something. Let me write this down for my next video that I'll be doing at some point. Sorry, I'm slow. Okay. All right, back in here. TK Sato, what's going on, bro? Thanks for joining the live stream. Says, hey, Dwayne, I want the Amex Platinum, but just not useful for me. Absolutely. I totally understand that. I mean, listen, that freaking annual fee is something serious. And I don't care about all these perks and all these benefits and all these ways to kind of recoup your money. None of that means anything if it's not applicable to the person. And if, you don't take advantage of it. Like if I don't maximize all the possible ways that I can offset the $550 annual fee, then it doesn't matter that those ways are even out there, And so once again, I don't talk from the perspective of like everybody's living the life, everybody's traveling, because clearly everyone's not. It would be nice, myself included, but for whatever reason, that is something that you're only interested in doing if you have the travel flu or the travel fever. You know what I mean? If you're wired that way and you want to travel, and traveling is awesome. Like everybody should travel. I think it's a great thing to do. It's good to see other places and experience other cultures. I'm Jamaican, so it makes perfect sense for me to feel that way because, like I definitely, between Jamaica and America, it's different, right? And there are benefits to seeing different cultures. I know for me personally, when I think of comfort or comfortable, whatever that means, I know that like for me, growing up, my definition of comfortable then is a lot different than what it is now. Like I'm very, I don't want to say spoiled, but I'm very privileged in regards to a lot of things now. And I think that I am grateful for that because of the different experiences that I've had and the fact that, like I said, culturally there's differences between Jamaica and the US, of course. So that makes sense. So I think traveling is good for that. I think we should definitely get out and see how others are living and see how fortunate we have it here in the US. Um, let's see. It says I want to downgrade my Delta Gold card to the Blue card. I don't think that's a bad look. I think that's actually good, especially if you want to avoid the annual fee, the $95. I think it's a good look. There's nothing wrong with that, and clearly the blue cash every day. I'm assuming that's the card you're talking about. It's a cashback card. It's really straightforward. Um, you may want to consider if you want like a sign up bonus. You may want to consider talking to them and see if they'll give you a sign up bonus. If you downgrade, I mean, probably not. Or you may want to just apply for it and just close your Delta card. Um, you know, I don't know. I mean, if you can get the opportunity to get a sign up bonus, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Hey, thank you for that super chat, Wade Soul. I appreciate you, sir. That $9.99 super chat. Thank you for taking your money and donating to the cause. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Ronald says, "How about South Africa?" Yeah, that's where I should go with my points. You're absolutely right, for sure. Bodyguard 856 says, "What's up, Dwayne?" Or it says, "What's Dwayne? Another Monday night church service. Preach on, brother. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate you very much." O'Dane says, "Okay, thanks for the answer. One last question. Do you know which is friendlier to people with thin files?" Great question. I think initially it just depends, right? So I I could say that it's easier to get like a Chase Freedom card, Freedom Unlimited card, possibly than getting an American Express card. I could say that it's probably easier. However, it has a lot to do with what your inquiries are when you're applying for the card as well, and of course your income as well, and of course your credit score. So I wouldn't necessarily worry about the thin file as much as like if you want a relationship with one of those two, just go for it. I mean, you don't really have anything to lose. However, if you're just starting off and it's a brand new account, you may want to consider getting a secured card because it's easier to get that. And I would suggest maybe Discover or Citibank on the secured card side is what I would suggest. All right, let's see here. What's going on, Greg? Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate you very much, sir. Scrolling. QV says I have more. I have 5 Amex and I have 4 Chase. I'm in need of I'm in need of either the Chase Sapphire or the Amex Platinum. I'm still debating which one to get as a high-end card. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, I like the fact that that $300 annual that airline credit is just a lot easier to deal with. You can just buy your plane ticket and you got the $300, boom, done. Whereas with the Amex Platinum, it's going to be $200 for the airline credit, and of course, it has to be specific, airline incidentals and so on and so forth, like check bags. Of course, if you buy food on the plane and beverages and whatnot on the plane, so it's kind of different in that regard. But you do get access to, of course, the lounges and whatnot with the American Express Platinum card, and of course, they both cards have global entry credit that you'll get. So I mean, I guess like that $100 difference between the 550 and the 450 in regards to the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Amex Platinum, it. I mean, you get access to the lounges, and I think that alone is worth the price point, right? The 550. Me personally, I haven't been to any lounges, period, so I can't really speak on it. But that's definitely going to be something that will be changing in the future because I do have my platinum card, and if I have to go to the airport just to go to the lounge and then come back to the house, I will definitely do that. So keep me posted on what you decide, though. I'm curious to see which one you end up going with. Al says, why did Chase pull from 2 credit bureau and Amex pull from 1? And if your relationship with Amex, do they do soft pull? Yeah, I didn't know that Chase pulled from 2. Actually, that's news to me. But that's one of the things that I like about Amex is the fact that everything is a soft pull after you've been approved. Period. I mean, like that alone, just like that's dope. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to worry about another hard inquiry. Okay, I see. Cole's saying that He was talking about from the Delta card, the Delta Gold to the Blue. Okay, so like the entry level Delta card. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Thanks for clearing that up, bro. Eric, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Wade says Jamaican people are some of the most stand up. Yo, I appreciate that, bro. That's awesome. That's good stuff. I love Jamaican food and music. My soul is part Jamaican. I hear you, boy. I hear you, son. I all of my soul is definitely Jamaican. All right, let me jump in here real quick, and then I'll jump back over to talking about a little bit more about why I think American Express is better than Chase. Rick says, Discover has been very good to me. I have a young file. They gave me $8,500 limit. Awesome. Wow. $8,500, dude. That's more than I have on one of my Discover cards. Actually, I have two cards. So I have a $5,000 limit and a $3,500 limit on the Discover card. So I have two cards, and your one card is both of my cards combined. So that's pretty dope. Hey, Techie Diva 2011. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, ma'am. That's funny. Visit the other islands, bro. We Jamaicans don't show them enough love. I hear you on that. I hear you on that. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm really weird when it comes to islands. For whatever reason, I'm just like, yeah, it's a beach. You know, like I act as if I've seen so many beaches, or I've gone to the beach so many times in Jamaica, but for whatever reason, I'm just not like, oh, the beach. Let me go to a vacation spot with the beach. For whatever reason, I don't know what that's about, but you're absolutely right. I definitely need to check out other islands. There are way too many gorgeous islands not to check out more. D. Anderson says, people sleep on U.S. Bank. They've been real good to me. Absolutely. I've been accumulating a lot of cash back with that bank, with the U.S. Cash Plus Visa Signature card. I think I'm up to like 100 and I know $169 for sure. I had already redeemed some at some point this year, probably like $40. So that's over $200 in cash back with that one card. Just, you know, paying my utility and my cell phone bill, because those two cards, those two things, I get 5% cash back on, and that accumulates very quickly. Rick says Chase pulls all three for me, but did approve for the slate balance transfer. Okay, cool. That's funny. Man, that's crazy. That I didn't even know Chase was pulling from multiple accounts, to be honest with you. Donald says, what's good, Dwayne? Score went up 15 points last week. Staying focused to get to that AMEX. Good stuff, man. Thanks for sharing, and congratulations to you, sir. Venezuela Doctor, what's going on, bro? Says, hello, Dwayne. Walmart has all new credit accounts going through Capital One Bank. Yeah, I definitely heard about that. I saw that, actually. I was in Walmart on Sunday, bought a scale. So that was interesting for sure. Tyrone, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Mr. Patel, thank you for stopping by the stream. It says, what does it mean? Dispute resolved, reported by grantor. Dispute resolved. It should just mean that whatever the situation you guys were in, that it's been resolved and that they reported it to the bureaus. Does that affect your score? I don't know, to be honest with you. I think you'll really know when that's not on your credit profile anymore. And also, over time, it won't affect your score as much. Miss Gatlin, thank you for joining the stream. Says, I know that I'm late. I was late getting started, so you're not very late, to be honest with you. I got started at 7:14, 7:15. Hey, Lyndon, thank you so much for that $50 super chat. I appreciate you very much, sir. Thank you for taking your time to contribute. Lyndon says, he says, I'm still in the garden until July 2021. Your videos help get my score up to 752. Your channel is awesome, and looking forward to the 6-channel collab with you, bro. Dude, speaking of the 6-channel collab, like we need to kind of like get that going. I don't know if we can do like a run, like a rehearsal type of situation, or maybe do like a couple of channels before the 6-channel collab, but definitely you need to stay on top of me in regards to that, because man, when I get from work, I'm just like, I'm spent. Like, I want to upload a lot more videos here on YouTube, but I'm like, okay, it's a marathon, so just chill. Anyway, thanks for that $50 super chat. If you're watching, be sure to subscribe to Lyndon's channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. He talks about credit He did a collab with another YouTuber last week. I did jump on that live stream for a while. So you definitely want to stop by Lyndon's channel. He does a lot of live streams and he uploads videos as well. Be sure to stop by and support another fellow YouTuber. Subscribe to the channel, please. All right, let's see here. Al says, I have 22 credit card and no one pulled from Equifax. Interesting. That is very interesting. D, thank you for joining the stream. D Green says, hello, Dwayne, and everyone in the chat. Thank you, sir, for joining the stream. I appreciate you very much. T Jeffson, hey, Dwayne, I know you said it. You said if you get one Amex card, you would be good to apply for the next one with no hard inquiry. How long does that window last? Honestly, if I were you, I would probably wait maybe a month and a half, 2 months before applying for the next card. For some reason, sometimes people don't get approved, and of course it has to do with their credit profile, right? Like, I mean, I can't speak for every single situation, but in a 90-day window, you're able to get 2 credit cards from American Express. That's 2 credit cards. So that's not a charge card. So technically you could get like 1 charge card and 2 credit cards in 90 days. Now, if that's the case, which I think it is the case, I would split up those applications. Okay, and there's really no reason to get 3 cards in 3 cards in 90 days, 3 months. There's really no need to. However, if for some reason you can meet all the minimum spends, then I guess you could go for it. But like I said, there's really no need to, because you really should probably be focusing on one specific card at a time, to be honest with you, or maybe not one at a time, but like no more than 2. Like, I have 18 cards, which clearly I don't need all cards, but I had the 18 credit cards because I wanted more available credit, because it's a good look and it looks really good to creditors, to people that are going to be extending credit or loans to you with you. So that's a good look, and it's also good when I have that many cards and my utilization is insanely low. So it makes it easier to keep my utilization low, and I could spend more and still have a low utilization. But I don't need 18 cards, and it becomes like an issue at times to kind of keep up with the cards and kind of make sure I'm using different cards. So I know, like, for me, if I was starting out, maybe get like a cashback card, get your feet wet with that, and then kind of move from there. That's kind of my 2 cents in regards to that. Rick says, I love your channel, Dwayne. Thanks, Rick. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Rick says, Dwayne, all of the credit channels rock, helping all get big scores and blowing the credit system up. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. For sure. I agree with that. Lyndon says, everybody smash the thumbs up button. Yes, that's great advice. Please, that would help me a lot. Wow, Kylo Ren and Stimpy, dude, once again, love your channel name. Thank you for that $5 super chat. I appreciate that very much, sir. Cool Avocado says, I got approved for the Blue Cash Preferred a few hours ago. Awesome, congratulations. Hopefully you use somebody's referral link. Please be sure to use referral links, because more than likely you'll get a better offer, especially if you use a referral link and go to an incognito window. You'll get a better offer, to be honest with you. Al says, my credit score is in the 800, but short credit age. How can I change that besides just waiting? I mean, you could pay for it, but I honestly don't think it's a big deal. If your credit score is 800 or into 800s, like, what more can you ask for, type of thing? You know what I mean? Like, you'll get there eventually. I don't know that it's worth you paying to jump on someone's card as an authorized user or be on a trade line to get age, because in reality, the average age of credit is 15% of your score. So 15% of 850, I think, is like 127. I don't remember. I had it figured out. I think that's what it is. Let's see. 850, 15%. Yeah, 127.5. Okay. So, I mean, I don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you, if you're already in the 800s. That's my 2 cents, to be honest. Kylo Ren and Stimpy with his $5 super chat. Let's see what you said here. It says, I've been trying to get a Chase card, but they keep denying me. My score is now 695, and I've banked with them since 2010. Wow, that's crazy that they keep denying you. That's actually kind of weird, to be honest with you. I wonder exactly what's going on there. That is very, very strange, especially since you've banked with them for a while. If I were you, I'd probably wait a year after the last time you applied and go into the branch and apply for a card that way. And let's see what happens. To be honest, Braveheart says, "Thanks anyway, bro. If I know anyone who needs AUs, I'll send them your info." Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Um, at How to Build Credit TV, I got the Amex Gold card like a month ago. I spoke to you on the phone about getting me on your Amex, but then I got approved before you could add me. Sweet, that's awesome. I mean, that's good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna stop reading the chat for a second and kind of jump back over to talking about why I think American Express is better. So, like I said, I have several cards for American Express. I actually have 7 cards for American Express, which I'm very happy about. Some of those cards include 2 hotel cards. It also includes 2 charge cards, and of course a cashback card and a business card as well. So those are the accounts that I have with American Express. One of the cards, which is a business card, it's the Blue Cash or the Blue Plus business card, which gives you 2% back on all your purchases up to $50,000. That is insanely awesome. Clearly, that's a very, very easy way to accumulate 100,000 points if you're able to spend $50,000. Okay, so one of the things, I guess I did have that written here, was the fact that somebody did mention this earlier, that American Express has better customer service over Chase. It's been my experience between the two. When I call in and I need help, it goes a lot smoother and quicker when I call American Express than when I contact Chase. I mean, let me guys know what your experience has been, especially if you have both. Let me know in the comment section what your experience has been in regards to that. But that's been my experience, to be honest with you. The next thing that I really, really like about American Express is the fact that, like I said, once you get approved for one of their cards, after that first initial inquiry, there are no more inquiries. Okay, it's only a soft pull for all of your credit card applications. So technically, you can get 2 credit cards from American Express within a 90-day period. Now, I don't know if Chase has anything like that. I don't know if Chase has a limit. I'm sure somebody will say to you that, they've gotten countless credit cards from Chase within a 90-day period. Okay, but I do know for a fact, based on my own experience, that I was not even able to submit an application to American Express because I had already gotten 2 credit cards in a 90-day window. Now, when it comes to 2 credit cards, we're talking about an actual credit card, whether it's personal or business. That counts. Okay, it counts. So, like, if you got a business credit card and you got a personal credit card from American Express, that's 2 credit cards in a 90-day window. So you will get denied for that 3rd card if you apply. Even if you're thinking, well, I got one that's a business and I got one that's a personal. Does it matter? Yeah, it matters. So it's 2 credit cards, period, with American Express. All right. So once again, I think American Express, one of the things that I like about them is they make it easier, especially once you're already in. They make it really easy to get multiple accounts. And when I first got approved for American Express card, it was the Blue Cash Everyday card back in 2018. When I got approved for that card, during that application, they asked me if I wanted to apply for the Amex Gold card, the business card. Now, of course, I didn't really have a need for it, and I was not attracted. I did not think the $250 annual fee that the Amex Gold card has was attractive. So, of course, I wasn't feeling that. So I just kind of like, whatever. But they did market to me right there during my application, which I thought was pretty insane. Another thing that I think, Amex is better at is the fact that they make it a lot easier to get a business credit card. For me personally, when I was applying for the Blue Cash or the Blue Business Plus card for American Express, I did not know what to enter as far as like expenses and income and all of that. Like, I was just like, wait, what? And I was like really safe. I didn't enter outrageous numbers. I just entered like some real small numbers. And I really think because I was already a member and I had a personal card with American Express, that it made it easier for me to get approved for a business card. Now, on the other hand, my experience with Chase, when I did get approved for a Chase business card this year, and that process was a lot more rough than it was with American Express. Chase wanted me to send them, proof that I had a DBA, and then of course I had the hardest time when I sent like a certificate of the DBA. The address at the time when I did the DBA, which I think was back in 2009, the address was different than the address that I have currently now on that Chase account. So they gave me a hard time for that. And I was like, well, I mean, is it impossible that I have an account with that my DBA from 5 years ago or however many years ago, the address is different? I don't understand what the big deal is. But Chase gave me a lot hard of a time, more of a hard time in regards to kind of verifying my identity and kind of getting started with that account. That's one thing that, like I said, American Express does excel at, is the fact that it is easier to get, cards once you have a card with American Express. One of the things that I think is also good about American Express is the fact that they do offer decent sign-up bonuses. Of course, Chase does kind of beat American Express in regards to the sign-up bonus, especially on the business card side. On the business credit card side, Chase definitely excels with the sign-up bonuses. And once again, I will say that hands down, the ultimate reward points are supposedly more valuable than the membership reward points that you get with American Express. You definitely get a bigger bang for your buck there. So if you're interested in Chase cards, especially like Chase business cards, it would make a lot of sense for you to get like whatever the sign-up bonus is with some of their business cards. Like the one that I got approved for was the Chase Unlimited Business Inc. And I think the sign-up bonus was like $500 after spending, I don't know, maybe 2,000, 3,000 bucks. I don't remember, in 90 days, but $500 was a lot. And of course, instead of using it as cash back, you could use it as points, towards redeem points towards travel, which would have been way, way, way more valuable, which is what I was going to do. So I will give it to Chase in regards to their sign-up bonuses for their business credit cards. They definitely have better sign-up bonuses. One of the things that I really, really like about American Express is the fact that they have a lot of different credit cards. I really think between the two that I think American Express has more cards from which to choose. I really, really do. Now I know there's a bunch of like Chase has like a Amazon situation. They have different hotel cards as well. But I really do think that American Express has better cards, and I also think that American Express clearly makes it a whole lot easier to get cards. One of the things that I like about American Express that I really haven't talked a lot about yet is the fact that there is no 524 rule, right? So Chase has the 524 rule, which means if you've gotten 5 accounts within the last 2 years, that you're more than likely going to be denied for a Chase account. So clearly that sucks. For someone like me, that totally sucks because I had way more than 5 accounts within the last 2 years. And so therefore it meant I wasn't going to get a Chase account for some time. What's this, 2019? So 2021, in regards to getting a Chase account, if I were interested in getting one, if I was able to get one, because I'm probably not going to be able to get any more Chase accounts for a while, but I will still try. I was considering getting a Chase business checking account because at this moment there's an offer where you can get a Chase business checking account with no direct deposit required. If you deposit $1,000 and let it sit there for 60 days and complete, I think it's 5 debit card transactions, you'll get $200. So that's a pretty sweet deal. You basically just, I think you have to go in the branch in order to get that particular deal. And you have to, of course, I think submit your email address and have a coupon emailed to you and go into the branch with that coupon. So I'm not going to lie, I definitely have been considering doing this. I should have done it already. I should have just walked in and kind of see what happens in regards to that. But I haven't done that yet. And, we'll see what happens, to be honest. Let me know what you guys' opinions are in regards to American Express and Chase. Let me know which one you think is better. And let me know why you think a specific card is better. Let me jump back into the live chat here and say what's up to some of you guys here. I know that there are some people that joined since the last time. Hey, we got 80 people watching the stream. Hit that thumbs up button if you're watching the stream, if you like this channel, if you like the content in which we're providing. And if you have questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment section and I will do my best to answer them. All right, let's see here. Jakari, what's going on? He says, definitely hit the thumbs up. What's good, Dwayne? Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you, sir. Pink Lady Barber says, Dwayne, do you have a referral link for the AMEX business card? Okay, so what will happen is you can click any of the referral links beneath this video that talks about like American Express. Once you click that link, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, if you're looking for a business card, scroll all the way down to the bottom and then click on like business cards or like looking for business cards. It'll say something like that, and that'll still be a referral. So that's one way you can look for business card referrals. That's a great question, Pink Lady Barber. Thanks for asking that. Let's see here. All right. Rick Phillips says, Dwayne, how's your Navy Federal going? My Amex with them just got a limit increase of $2,500. They rock too, dude. Awesome, $2,500. That's awesome. That's a big increase. I actually got a credit limit increase from Discover, and it was just $1,000. Navy Fed is going fine. I really don't use that card a whole lot. I have the secured card with them with a $5,000 limit, so my money's just sitting in their savings account for a while. And of course, you know, I'm just kind of seeing what happens with that. So I'll keep you guys posted. Jason, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining the stream. Jason says, let's go. Let's all hit that thumbs up. Yeah, good advice, Jason. I appreciate you stopping by, sir. Let me jump back in here. Jakari says, leaning towards more Amex. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you can't lose with both of those. Amex and Chase is, like I said, they are the best when it comes to cards and sign-up bonuses and what they offer in general. Nikki, thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you. Haven't seen you here in a while. Thank you for stopping by. Mr. Walton says, just went from 4K to 12K in 60 days with my American Express credit line credit limit increase. Very pleased. That's awesome, bro. How did you do that? Man, you're lucky. I know everybody wants to know how that happened. So let me know in the comment section. Let me know. That's awesome. Congratulations to you, bro. Jason says, I look at it like Lamborghinis, Chase, are really nice, but there's nothing like Amex Ferrari. Dude, that's kind of funny. I mean, it's like the same kind of category as far as those cars are concerned. But hey, I guess you're saying you dig Ferraris? Or am I not in the know? Are Ferraris more expensive? I don't even know, man. I have a Honda Accord. You know what I mean? That lets you know what kind of budget or car sense I have. You know what I mean? I like my gas. I like my money, and I want to keep it in my pocket, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on gas. All right, let's see here. Nikki says, I was actually just approved for a Chase Unlimited Freedom card yesterday. I was so excited. Awesome. No, I think that's a great card. I mean, the Unlimited Freedom card or the Freedom Unlimited card from Chase is a good card. I actually had that card first. I got approved for that card first, and then I switched to the Chase Freedom card because of the 5% cashback category. So you may want to not use your sign-up bonus as cash back and choose to keep it and keep using your card and use it towards travel, because instead of, let's say you got 15,000 points, which will be $150 cash back, that would actually be more of a value to you if you redeem it towards travel. Instead of being $150, it will be $175, or even more, maybe even up to $200. So that's a bigger bang for your buck if you use it towards travel. Chambe, what's going on, bro? It says, what's up, brother D, Big D? I dispute 2 collections on TransUnion. They deleted. My score dropped. What? But my score dropped 28 points. What? That is the weirdest thing. I wonder what happened there. It's hard to kind of speak on that, to be honest, unless you lost some credit history. You know what I mean? Like your average age of credit, you know, dropped a little bit. I'm not sure why that happened, why your score would drop, but I do know for sure it is definitely going to come back up. You know, just give it some time. You know, hopefully in a couple of months or a couple of weeks would be nice. Jay says, have you ever been to Chicago? I've been to Chicago a couple of times, but not to actually visit it. I went to Chicago back in, I don't know, I want to say 94. I think I was in high school. We're not going to talk about it, but we drove from Texas to Canada to like Ontario, Toronto area, and we stopped in Chicago, which was interesting. It was raining when we stopped that night, and when we woke up in the morning, snow was halfway up the door of the cars. It was crazy. And then I slept in O'Hare Airport when I was flying back from New York. Most miserable sleep I've ever had in my life. Sleeping in the airport is a no. Boy, it would have been really cool to know about American Express Platinum Card and lounges. I don't even know if they had lounges back in '94. If they had a Centurion lounge, but they probably did. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it as far as Chicago. It says, "What's up? Loving your unboxing and applying videos. Keep up the great work. Thumbs up and notification squad." Cool, man. I appreciate you saying that, Alvaro. That means a lot to me. Speaking of unboxing video, I'm definitely going to be dropping that video this week in regards to the Platinum Card. I've been really strategic about what I do on this channel and how I approach YouTube, because the burnout and the struggle is real, and I'm not trying to do either or. So I definitely want to make sure I'm smart about what I'm doing with my videos. Teresa, thank you for stopping by. Teresa says, "Hey, Dwayne, I have had a Capital One, Secure Capital One for a year. Will they do a product change or do I request one?" I know that supposedly the Secure Card with Capital One is not allowing, or they're not graduating people anymore. Just call them. That's the best advice. Call them and ask and see if they'll allow you to do a product change. But don't be surprised if they don't for that particular card. But call and ask them, and please let me know. Thanks for stopping by, Teresa. Techie Diva 2011 says, "If you are an AU on Amex, are your chances of getting a card with them increased?" Yeah, I think so. I definitely would say so, because you're absolutely establishing a relationship with American Express. And like I said, I would definitely give it some months. I would say minimum 6 months, to be honest with you. But during that time, you could go to the website and see if you're pre-approved for an American Express card, and then kind of go from there. If you're pre-approved, prior to 6 months, I would say go for it. I would say apply for it, just because why not? Wade Soul says, "Hey, Dwayne, you don't have to walk into a bank to get the 200 bonus. You actually can apply online," and that's exactly what I did. You know what's weird is I told one of my coworkers about the sign-up bonus with just a regular checking account, and he saw the same offer about doing it online. I told him, I said, "Dude, go in the branch." And I guess there was wording about doing it online, and he actually did it online, but he did not get the sign-up bonus. So I guess you're saying you did it online and you got the bonus. Let me know in the comment, Wade, because I'm going to print that coupon out and just go in the branch. I don't want to take any chances, because I did the initial checking account that I currently have with Chase. I think I got that account in 2017, and I walked into the branch and I did it, and I got the money. Once I did direct deposit, the money was in my account like within a really, really short time. So $200 sitting there looking real yummy, and I spent it all up. I don't remember what I did with it, but yeah, that did happen. That's funny. Al says, "Rich man budget." Yeah, for sure. Rick says, "It's cool, Dwayne. I drove a Toyota Yaris." Okay, I drive a Toyota Yaris. There you go, bro. Absolutely. Let's go, man. I'm all about keeping that gas money in my pocket or spending it elsewhere. You know what I mean? I live in Texas, so like everybody has these big fancy trucks, and trust me, it's a good look. It's real manly. It's great. But I'm just like, yo, that truck note is real. Those truck notes, anywhere from 5, 6, 7, 8, up. And then of course, that's just a truck note, right? Then you have your car insurance. If clearly your car insurance is going to be expensive for a new car, a new truck. And then on top of that, you have your gas note. Yeah, I said it, your gas note. So I'm not interested. It's a good look. Back in the day, I had a luxury car, and that was kind of cool for a minute, but paying for premium gas was not cool. So, I mean, I'm a little older now. I think I'm okay driving something like a Honda Accord. And my Accord is a 2014 Accord. It's not fully loaded, but like if I were to buy a car today, I mean, yeah, I could get a fully loaded car and a Accord if I wanted. I was actually considering getting a Tesla, to be honest with you. I've been looking at them for quite a bit. And I was like, you know what? I need to stop looking at this. I don't need to get a Tesla because it's like 40 G's for that car. For a decent one, it's like at least $40,000. And I don't know. I mean, I can afford it, but I don't know. So I hear you on that, man. With the Toyota Yaris, absolutely, sir. Pink Lady Barber says, I've always wanted that Amex Prestige since I was little. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, American Express definitely has a reputation, and it definitely makes makes people feel a certain way. I think they've done a really, really good job on marketing and branding for the longest time. You know what I mean? And like for me, now that I have American Express cards, it's not like it doesn't seem like it's a big deal, but you're absolutely right though. Like when you see somebody take out their gold card or their platinum card, like your boy now, I mean it does look a certain way, except using my platinum card after I meet the minimum spend, using my platinum card for like groceries would be very, very stupid. Other than, I'm trying to say, hey, everybody, look at my platinum card. But you don't even hand it to anybody. You actually insert the card into the chip reader. And so, it's not as big of a draw. So, but I do hear what you're saying in regards to American Express having a certain vibe or reputation. All right. Scrolling, scrolling. Alvaro says, do you have any tips to dispute or get rid of inquiries off my credit? I'm looking to use a service to get it cleaned up. Thank you in advance. I personally don't have any services that I recommend, but if someone does in the chat, please let him know. That would be really, really cool. I've never paid to get inquiries off, but if it's worth it to you or to anyone else, and it's gonna like change your situation in regards to allowing you to, to free up some of that and get approved for cards, yeah, I would say depending on how much it costs, go for it. One cool cat 95835 says, "Hey Big D, great live chat. Do you know if your inquiries that are a year old have the same as 3 to 6 months old inquiries?" Not sure what you're asking there. Um, but the fact that the inquiry is there is all that really matters. So if you have an inquiry there, whether it's 3 months old versus a year and 3 months, is irrelevant to some banks. As long as they see it, and depending on how many inquiries are there, as long as they see it, it's still going to be, it's still going to affect you, and not in a positive way. It's very weird because the hard inquiries or new accounts, whatever you want to call it, it's 10% of your overall credit score. 10% of 850 is 85 points. Now that doesn't necessarily sound like a lot of points, but I don't know about you, but I can't afford 85 points, subtracted from my overall FICO score. 85 points is a lot. It's not because it's just 10%, but it's a lot when you think of having 85 points less of a credit score, to be honest with you. All right, scrolling here. Okay, Mr. Walton says, I watched Brian Jung and he stated that you can get a credit limit increase up to 3 times your credit limit after 60 days as long as you pay your Amex bill on time in full. And I tried it and it actually worked. Now, that's so crazy because, of course, I've heard that as well. It didn't work for me personally, but that's awesome that it worked for somebody. So thank you for sharing that. I mean, I guess if people want to try that, definitely go for it. Hey, let me know if when you get a credit limit increase or when you request one with American Express, is it a hard inquiry? I've never requested one with American Express. So let me know if anybody knows the answer to that. When you request a credit limit increase with American Express, is it a hard inquiry? I have no idea. Hey, Kylo Ren and Stimpy gave another $2 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very, very much. I have 2 branches, each a block away from me. Cool. Yeah, well then that's very convenient that those branches are close to you, man. Jay says, "Are you getting the new Amex green card?" Nope, I don't think so. Definitely not now. I mean, I don't need it. I have the gold card, which is going to be renewed in a couple of days, so that's 250 for that. And then the platinum card, which I just got, which they're going to charge me my 550 pretty soon. So that's $800 worth of annual fees. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's worth it, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do that. There are other people that do that and do a really, really good job of that. But I mean, that's real money up front. You know what I mean? But if you look at it as, if you're going to be able to maximize the benefits that those cards offer, then it's not a big deal. Like with the Amex Gold card, for example, yes, you pay 250, but you do have that $100 airline fee credit, which could be very easily used if you're going to be flying somewhere with the airline that requires you to pay $30 or $25 to check a bag. Clearly that's $60 right there. 30 bucks one way, 30 bucks back. That's already $60. So if you're gonna fly, that makes sense, right? That's really easy. And of course, if you're going to take advantage of the dining credit where you get, I think it's like, I want to say 10 or $15 a month. I don't remember exactly what it is because I don't take advantage of mine, which is really, really sad. But it's really easy to kind of recoup your money, but you still have to pay the real annual fee up front. And that part of it, no matter, unless you just have a lot of money, unless you're just really good, that part of it sucks, period. Rod says he's gonna try. He watched that video as well. Yeah, let me know, man. I mean, once again, it's cool that you guys can, that Walton got credit limit increase. That's freaking dope. I know it did not work for me personally, but that's just me. Um, Wade says he probably didn't keep $1,000 in his checking account and into five. Okay, yeah, I don't know. For the account that he got, it was just a checking account, and all you have to do is open the checking account and get direct deposit. Period. It wasn't a business account. Open an account, get direct deposit, and you get $200. And he did not. They gave him a hard time. I don't even know how that worked, but it was supposed to be online, just like you suggested. All right, Jesse, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Cool Avocado says, yes, I love Tesla, but they are freaking expensive. Yeah, they are. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna stop watching those videos for sure. So there's that. Lisa Love Beauty says, I hate my car. Nissan Murano is too big. That gas might be too big too. Um, Wade says, I should do a credit repair for my friends, get online and print out dispute letters and send it to them. They have to respond back within 30 days, and if they don't, it'll be removed. Give it a shot. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a lot of talk about that. I personally have never done any of that, but if you're in a situation where you don't want to take your money, but you do have time, I would always say take the time and save the money. I mean, of course, I'm going to say that because I want to keep my money, to be honest, all the time. Chambay says, how is your pedal card working for you? I got mine after I watch your videos. Pedal card is cool. I need to use it. I don't remember the last time I used it. Maybe like maybe month and a half ago. I have 18 cards, so like it's not insanely hard to keep up with, to be honest with you, because I check my accounts all the time. Like I'll check my accounts at least 2-3 times a week. Out of the 7 days, I'll check my accounts like 2-3 times. So I look at every single one of my credit card accounts. I just go through the apps and kind of look when the last time was that I looked. Al says it worked. It worked for me. 30,000, no hard pull. Awesome. I guess you're talking about the American Express credit limit increase. Okay, cool. So last name Walton says no, it's a soft pull for credit limit increase for Amex. That makes sense. That's another reason why American Express is better than Chase in my regard, because I'm pretty sure with Chase it is a hard inquiry. Paulette, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you very, very much. Cool Avocado says, if I just got the the Blue Cash preferred card, is it worth getting the new green card too, or wait a while? If you don't mind paying the 95 bucks annual fee or whatever the green card is going to be, I know that the Blue Cash preferred is 95 bucks. If you don't mind paying those annual fees, then go for it. And if the sign up bonuses are worth it, I would go for it. I mean, Honestly, guys, I have sign up bonuses that I've gotten on a couple of cards that are just sitting there. And it's kind of funny. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? When am I going to spend these? But I'm not really in a hurry to spend it. I mean, I have opportunities to use them, but I'm just not in a hurry. They're just kind of sitting there, and I will use them eventually. Al says, when you remove a hard inquiry, does your score increase? Most of the times, your score should go up after a hard inquiry is removed off of your account. Actually, something very weird has happened. My Equifax score is the highest it's been ever. And I guess some things kind of fell off the account. I was like, not sure what's going on here, but my Equifax account, according to Credit Karma, my credit score went up, and I was like, yo, that's cool because I didn't really do anything. Yeah, so like right now it is 783. My Equifax is 783, and my TransUnion is 753, according to Credit Karma. Now, in my experience, my actual FICO score is always higher than this Credit Karma score. So, if that's the case, that's cool. My Equifax is in good shape. Now, it's funny because I have quite a bit of inquiries on both of those accounts. I'll just kind of look at it real quickly here. So on my Equifax, I have 4 hard inquiries on my Equifax. This is my Equifax account right here. You guys probably can't see that too well, but I have four inquiries. 4. My average age of credit is not very old. 3 years, 3 months. You know what I mean? And on my TransUnion, I have 4 inquiries as well. So it's kind of crazy because I don't have like, 0 inquiries, but my scores are still pretty high. So that's why, I tell people like, don't freak out about like certain things. The things that you really need to concentrate on in regards to like having your highest credit score is making sure that your payment history is at 100%. Mine is not. Mine's like 98%. And then making sure your credit card utilization is anywhere between 0 and 10%. The closer to 0 you are, the higher your score should be. Okay, so that's kind of what I concern myself with, to be honest with you. Jason says he thinks that they're going to drop the green card tomorrow for American Express. My cousin actually called me today, and he was like, he has the gold card, and he's like, dude, I think I'm going to downgrade. And he was trying to get the green card, but of course they can't really tell him what the categories are going to be and what the card's going to entail. So he was asking me like, what should he do? Should he just get another card that doesn't have an annual fee? Because he didn't want to pay the $250 for the Amex Gold card. He likes it, but he didn't really want to pay another $250. What's going on, Wade from the Coin Alley? Thanks for stopping by. He says, good evening, all. I hope everyone is doing well. It's been a long time. Just got off work early today. Cool. Thanks for stopping by, Wade. I appreciate you, man. By the way, if you guys are watching, be sure to go by the Coin Alley's channel. He has a YouTube channel, and he talks about a lot of different things. Lately, he was talking about credit cards, and I know that he talked about different types of ways to invest as well. So be sure to stop by his channel and subscribe. Show him some love. Braveheart says, guys, punch that like button and see what happens. I appreciate that, man. That's freaking funny. All right, let me see here. Guys, if you have any questions in regards to anything pertaining to credit or American Express and Chase, let me know. Drop them in the comment section. Let me know your opinions in regards to, the two. Let me know which one you think is best. Let me know in the comment section which one you think is best, Chase or American Express. Let me know which one you think is best, or which one you think would be best for you. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of trying to read here. Wade says, yeah, I've been missing, got a new schedule, and at work, been keeping me busy. I need to get back on track putting out videos. Yeah, like I said, man, I know in regards to YouTube, mad respect to people that are just like consistently pumping out videos. And that was me in the beginning. Like I was doing 2-3 videos a week. I was at a point where I was doing 3 videos a week because I was really trying to get monetized. I was really trying to get as much hooks out there as possible so I can catch fish, right? And my fish would be subscribers and views and that type of thing. So I was pumping out a lot of videos, but like I said, it's not the easiest thing, and I have mad respect for people that keep doing videos consistently daily at that point. Mr. Job Bless says, Dwayne, what's up? My second week in a row. Hey, thanks for stopping by the stream, bro. Love that profile pic. All right, see here. Rick says, fantastic scores, Dwayne. Yeah, they're okay. I mean, I definitely need to be chilling. I don't need to do anything else for a while. Rod says his Equifax score went up as well. Hard inquiry fell off. Absolutely. Nikki says, nice scores, D. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Jason says, Amex is the best. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know between the two. Like, honestly, especially since some of the points that I talked about this evening, maybe some of you guys didn't know some of those things, but I think hands down, American Express is just easier. And I think American Express, they make it easier to help as many people as possible. They're a little more loosey-goosey than Chase. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, to be honest with you, but I've had great experiences with American Express. I mean, as well as Chase, but hands down, the customer service goes to American Express. The sign-up bonuses in regards to their business cards, especially, that definitely goes to Chase. The ease of getting multiple cards with either Amex or Chase, I think, goes to American Express. That's me personally. The ease of getting a business card goes to American Express. This is based on my experience as well, like personally, that I've definitely had an easier time doing that. O'Dane says, nice scores, D. Does anyone have suggestions on the stages of the credit card game? I'm fairly new to it all, but I'd like to know when applying for Amex would be a solid idea. Depending on your score, bro, I would say at least a 680 FICO score. FICO score. At least a 680 FICO score. If you're going to apply, my advice would always be, if you can have no inquiries, cool. If you have between 0 and let's say 2 inquiries, okay, doable. But if you have none, or if you have 1, that's always a good look. And another good advice when it comes to applying for credit cards is be sure to have your credit card utilization as low as possible. Just have it at 0%. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a good look when you're applying for credit and your credit card utilization isn't like 80%. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Like, hey, I want you guys to extend credit to me, but I currently am using 80% of my credit card utilization. That's not a good look. So I think that that's probably safe to say. You definitely want to fill out the pre-qualification form on their website. That may be another way that you can kind of use that to kind of gear if you apply or not. But everybody's situation is different. But I think those tips that I just gave would be pretty helpful, to be honest with you. Life Media Pro says, hello, sir. Should I get a loan to pay down cards? What would that do to my credit? No. Life Media Pro, I would not get a loan to pay down your cards. Depending on how much you owe, if you're thinking about getting a loan, you may want to consider becoming an authorized user on someone's card, because getting the loan will also possibly lower your score, because it's going to be new credit, or like a new they're going to pull your credit, so that'll lower your score for the inquiry. And then of course it may affect your average age of credit. So in trying to borrow money to pay down your cards, which will lower your credit card utilization, you're probably going to lower your score. Whereas if you become an authorized user, and if you're interested in doing that, if anybody's interested in doing that, email me please at helpingothersprosper@gmail.com, and include your phone number as well. And I'm probably going to call you from a private number, so don't freak out when you see a private number call you. But it may be easier for you to become an authorized user than it would be for you to get a loan to pay off credit cards, to be honest with you. And we'll talk more about it if you email me, helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. T says, does anyone know how soon you'll hear back from Amex if you apply for a credit limit increase? Will that come in the mail or email format? You should know on the phone. If you apply for it, you should know on the phone, to be honest with you. And of course, if they need to tell you why you weren't approved, they'll mail you something as well. Oh, Rick says there's a site called Credit Pools. Not sure if they state. Not sure. Okay, if there's still a site though. Um, Tyrone says, Dwayne, are you going to get the PNC, get a PNC or Wells Fargo credit card? Um, I was considering PNC at one point. At this point, I don't need any cards to be honest with you, so I'm not even gonna entertain that thought. Eddie, what's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Eddie says, "What's up? Quick question: once the student loans fall off your credit report, does your credit scores increase, and how many points?" Your credit score might actually decrease once your student loans fall off because you're going to be losing average age of credit. To be honest with you, so that's actually kind of scary. Your credit score will probably decrease because you'll be losing some substantial age off of your credit report. So that's actually the opposite of what you're asking, but that's probably what will happen. The Coin Alley says Amex is very lenient until you are in their crosshairs for a financial review. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Hopefully, I'm not there. I definitely need to chill. I don't need any more cards. That's so funny. I've been saying that for months. I don't need any more cards, guys. I'm a chill. Sneaky25 said, I started with Lexington Law and they're disputing a collection and my credit score went up 55 points on Wallet Hub. Should this happen? Yeah, hopefully, like you're working, you got with them so that you could have your score improved. Now, I've heard, of course, I've heard good and bad things about Lexington Law, but I would just say like trust the process, believe in the process. I won't want you to since you're paying for that, right? So hopefully they deliver on what they say they were going to do. Guys, I'm going to be wrapping up this stream here. So if you have any questions, please throw them in the comment section so I can do my best to answer them as soon as I see it. And if you're watching back on the replay, of course, leave your questions in the comment section and I'll reply when I see it. Alvaro says, what score do you need for the Amex business? I'm pre-approved, but when I apply, I'm denied. I have the gold Amex now. Yikes. Huh. Interesting. I don't know, man. Like honestly, when it comes to like a specific score, dude, I've been denied for a credit card with a 781 credit score, and I was denied because I had too many new accounts in a 24 month in a 2 year period. Okay, and I didn't even know Barclays had anything like that. But my score was 781. So it just really kind of depends. I really can't speak to that. They're going to mail you a letter telling you why you were denied, and I'm sorry to hear about that. And that's probably the only way you're going to know what's what. S House says I'm an AU on Amex Gold, but I want to wait another 6 months before I put my own Amex Gold card, and then onto the Chase Freedom card. My score been going up slowly thanks to shows like this. Cool, man. Thanks for taking the time to say that. That's awesome. All right, reading. Yo, love the conversation between Braveheart and Mr. Job Bless. The boy say you don't know what things said. That's funny. That's good stuff. Um, Eden, thank you for stopping by the stream. Says for me, Chase, love my UR points. Absolutely. I mean, Chase UR points are very valuable, and everybody knows that for sure. Lyndon, thank you for another $5 super chat, bro. I appreciate you very much because I love your channel, bro. Look, man, I appreciate that, Lyndon. That's always awesome to get super chats, man. I thank you for doing that. That means a lot to me, sir. All right, here. Adrian says I have credit strong and self previously called self lender. Okay, cool. I mean, dude, you're definitely on your way in regards to building your credit. That's not bad to have both of those things. Al says, what do you think about the Apple Card? I have the Apple Card. I think it's good if you're going to be buying Apple products. Clearly, you're going to get 3% cash back. If you use Apple Pay, you'll get 2% cash back. So hopefully, my thing is, number one, I'm an Apple head. I'm going to be getting Apple products. I have Apple products. My kids have Apple products. And I will be buying more Apple products in the future. So it makes sense I get the 3%. Also, I'm hoping that they're going to have Apple Pay more available, or more ways that you can get and use Apple Pay. I use Apple Pay now, so you get 2% with that, and then you get 1% with everything else. It's a cool card. I mean, I have the card. I have a $6,500 credit limit. I'm grateful that I got approved, because I should not have been applying for any more cards, and so I'm cool with that. I think it's a good card. I mean, it's a good look. I'm looking around like I have my wallet in here, but I don't. So the card itself is cool. I like it. Tyrone says Dwayne credit card is the next card is the Navy Federal card after his secure card. With them graduate at the coin alley, and Dwayne needs not to be doing anything. That's funny. Boy, Eddie says tonks. Yo, it's funny. Yo, this is hilarious. I love reading patois when people type it. It's funny sometimes because like I came here when I was 9, so it's not like I got to read or write a lot of that or any of that growing up. So it's always kind of funny to read it. Gary, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Gary says, don't have a question, but since we're getting near the end, just want to say thanks for, okay, another episode. Gary, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure to see another familiar face. The Coin Alley says, Dwayne, check your credit limit on all your Amex cards and see how close you are to 35K. Amex starts financial review at 35K. Yeah, I think I was checking that recently because I know that that's the case, and I think I'm at like 27. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'm right underneath it. So I'm cool. I'm pretty sure if I apply for like another credit card from American Express, that I will definitely be over, to be honest with you. So I'm chilling. I'm not really trying to get that type of attention. Chambe, thank you, sir, for that $5 super chat. I appreciate you very much, man. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. It means a lot to me for those super chats. Thank you, guys, very, very much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you to all the people that gave super chats this evening. I don't remember all of you guys at the top of my head, but thank you very, very much. It means a lot. Lando says, yo, real talk, I'm a little perturbed with Amex because I applied for the Blue Cash every day and was approved for only 1K. And my FICO score is 718. The correspondence they sent me in the mail. What the? Huh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I know personally, like, I can get upset about sometimes what my credit limits are. But there's a couple of factors that play into that. I mean, I do agree. A 718 FICO score and a $1,000 credit limit. I don't know what that's about, but I also don't know, like, what your inquiries look like when you're applying, what your income situation is. I'm sure all of that's probably really good, but I don't know. It's one of those things, man. My only advice is to just use the card, use it, use it, use it, use it, use it, and then maybe call in and see if you can get a credit limit increase. A lot of people say they'll give you up to 3 times your credit limit. Of course, 3 times 1,000 is not a lot, but at the same time, it's more. When I find that I don't like the credit limit that I've gotten approved for, I just kind of try to say to myself, you know what? At least I was approved for the card, and let me just focus on that, because I would have been way more upset if I wasn't approved for the card. And I know that doesn't necessarily help, but I'm just saying, like, that's what I tell myself. So when I get disappointed about the credit limit, I'm just like, all right, chill. At least you were approved. You would have felt differently if you weren't approved. Thank you for that $9.99 super chat, Alvaro. I appreciate you very much, man. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for doing that. That's freaking awesome. All right, let's see. Yeah, keep on going. Oh wow, the Coin Alley says 3% at Walgreens on the Apple Card. Well, 3% at Walgreens with Apple Pay. Did not know that. I don't go to Walgreens often. They're expensive, but that's good to know. Cakeology says, great live stream. So much good info. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you, bro. Like I said, keep those videos coming, man. Much respect to you. I definitely enjoy your videos, Bob. Eddie says the Apple Card is working good. Awesome. Let's see here. All right. Rod says, yep, Navy Fed is the best. Just got a new card with a 20,000 limit. Awesome. Congratulations on that, Rod. That's freaking awesome, bro. Hopefully I'll be there soon. I know that that's kind of what encouraged me to get a relationship with Navy Fed. And I do have a checking account with them as well as a secured card. So hopefully I can be rewarded in the future for that. I'm going to try to stay patient and just chill and let some time season that account and that relationship. The Coin Alley says sometimes they will do you a solid and start moving around your limits to approve another account so your exposure doesn't exceed 35,000. Okay. Okay. Didn't know that either. I know you can move your limits. I know you could like kind of take. When I got my Blue Cash Everyday card, I was approved for $7,000, and I took 1,000 of that and moved it over to my Marriott Bonvoy card because I know that I wanted to make a purchase that was more than $2,000, which is what I got approved for at the time. So, absolutely. Bodyguard 856 says, any thoughts on the self-secured card? Did I get a chance to look at it? I didn't look at it in great detail. I know some people did some videos about it, but I do know that you have to have an account with them before you can get the card, and I know that there are requirements. I can't really speak on it because I didn't really look at it for whatever reason. It just wasn't insanely appealing to me. So I don't really have a lot to say in regards to that. Wade says, I'm out, everyone. Have a good night. And you too, Mr. Dwayne. I appreciate you, man. Have a freaking good evening. Thank you for that super chat that you gave earlier. It means a lot to me. And thanks for stopping by the channel. So I just got to Alvaro super chat here. It says, thanks for answering my questions. I appreciate it and look forward to your unboxing of the AMEX Platinum card. Going to work now. Have a great day. You have a good day, man. Have a good shift. Hopefully your Monday is a good one. All right. Sorry. Reading. Okay, Janelle says, great live stream tonight. Dwayne, keep up the great work. Thank you, Janelle. I appreciate that very much. Jason says, if you could only have one Amex card, what would it be? Hard question. I can't give a fair assessment because I just got the Platinum card and I really don't know what it's all about yet. However, I would just say I'm going to just go with the gold card because the Amex gold card has been really good to me. And it was kind of my first travel credit card. And, so it kind of holds a special place. And I've had a very positive experience with that card so far. So I'm going to go with the gold card just because I don't really know what the Platinum card is all about yet. But that's a great question, man. Chabe says, this channel helped me a lot about credit. Thank you so much, brother. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. Always, always, always. Braveheart says, Amex Gold, baby. Absolutely. Gary says, one Amex card, gold, for sure. Awesome. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the gold card's dope because, like, the 4X back on dining and groceries, I mean, like, we're all going to eat and we all buy groceries. So that makes it insanely easy to earn a lot of points in regards to, travel. You can redeem it towards travel. It's funny because you can redeem other cards to other points towards, use those points to redeem towards other things, which is clearly not as valuable, which is funny that they would even offer you that, but that's out there as well. What? The ice cream wasn't supposed to be there? Janelle's saying, sorry that ice cream wasn't supposed to be there. Absolutely. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this live stream. If you don't have any more questions, or if you have any more, slap them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer it. I'm about to wrap this up though in the next minute. I appreciate you guys watching the live stream. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. So at the end of the live stream, I'm telling you, I will not be doing a live stream next Monday. I will probably be doing the live stream on Tuesday of next week. So no live stream on Monday. It will be on Tuesday instead of Monday. And hopefully you guys will be here. Once again, if you have any questions, let me know what you think. Al says, rose gold will look nice in my wallet. Dude, I had the rose gold and it was alright. Like, I got it just because it was limited edition. but you know, I'm really vain, and I didn't want people to really have to think like, oh, this is a rose gold card. You know, like I'm vain, so I was like, let me get the traditional gold card. That way, they know it's a gold card. But that's just me personally. But hey, to each its own for sure. Braveheart says, like button. Absolutely, man. Hit that like button. Adrian says, respect and blessings, bro. Great stream. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, Gary says, good. We'll be able to watch some Monday Night Football. Kidding. See you Tuesday. I hear you, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Gary. It means a lot, bro. Absolutely. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the live stream. Once again, my name is Dwayne with HowToBuildCreditTV.com, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace. Later, guys. Have a good week. See y'all next week, Tuesday. And I'll see you in the video for the American Express unboxing. Take care, guys. Peace. No, end it again. Peace. Boom.